Well, hello. You join me in the garden on this beautiful, what are we now? The end of March, last day of March, couldn't think what the date was then. Day. It is a stunner and it's going to be like this all week apparently. I am going to be desperate for rain by the end of it, I'm afraid to say. But I just thought I would show you around the garden, see what's happening at the moment. Just a little quick tour, see how stuff's coming along. So if you look back at my posts, I did this a few weeks ago now. So if you compare the two, you're able to see what's been happening and how stuff is developed. I'm pleased to say the Ranunculus are looking brilliant. Look at this one. How exciting. First buds. Oh, I love them. They're one of my most favourite cut flowers. They last ages. They look stunning. I'm really hoping, I've got a wedding next week and I am so hoping that I've got a couple of these to go in the bouquet, but I don't know. I think I probably will because of the weather. It's going to be so lovely. So these top anemones, if you remember, aren't doing as well as the bottom anemones, but they're coming good now. I'm hoping it means I'm going to have a late crop up here, whereas the ones at the bottom have been flowering for a little while now. These anemones are a few years old now. They're not as good as the ones at the bottom. More ranunculus, and look. Move the camera around there. Isn't that gorgeous? They are the best flowers. This is a pastel mix called, what was it called? Wedding pastels from Green and Gorgeous, these were. And they're looking fabulous. I mean, such thick stems. They've loved it under these tunnels. Godsend these tunnels are. I've got them dropped half down at the back because it was really windy the last couple of days. They're really good at protecting stuff from the wind as well as other elements. So they're looking good. The studio here has been in action. We've had workshops in here this month and I had doing a lot of Mother's Day prep in here, so it's had a good tidy up yesterday. It's looking, hello, got my hori knife. I'm not going mental. It's white plant stuff with. It's brilliant. So yes, this has had a tidy, but I need to do some more seed sowing, and I think it's going to get too hot in the greenhouse, so I will probably put stuff in here because of the roof is what do you call it, opaque, so it doesn't get quite so hot in here. So I think I shall put the newly sown seeds in there for this week because it is going to get pretty hot in this greenhouse. Coming through to the middle bit, you can see how the peonies have grown. They're looking gorgeous. I love the colour of this one coming up. I'm quite excited about them this year. They're only a few years old, so haven't really ever had much from them up to now. Now, these seed snail broad beans are going to be going out today. Look at the size of them. Actually, I think they need a water as well, so I'll give them a good water now. And then I'm going to, I've got the can that's in here, plant them out in the top beds later. And put some water in they're sat in a bucket, so I'm going to put some water in the bottom of that. And they'll have a good drink. Oh look, some cheeky thing's been eating them. Oh, God's sakes. But I mean, God, I can't believe how big they've got in there. They're just not even in that much soil. But they love it, so they're going to be going out. They've been hardening off out here for a while now. Greenhouse stuff's coming along pretty well. I'm going to give it a water in a minute. These stocks need to be potted on. These have been. I'm trying a few different methods. Got some in cells. These are in one big seed tray, just spaced out. So yeah, I'm going to see, these are in smaller modules. These are my stocks I love the best. They're called quartet stocks and they branch more, so they're my most favourite, so got to do them yet. Loads happening in here. There's borage there. That actually needs to go and harden off because that can go out. Some lovely different cresses here. They need watering, so I'm going to come back in here in a minute and give it all a good check and water. Loads of seeds, tomatoes, and I've had some failures. Had to get some new seed in. Stuff that just hasn't germinated. I think it's probably because it's old seed. My fault. Shouldn't be a skinny flint. Need to get fresh seed for certain stuff. So down here, sweet peas are looking good. They went in, I think it was last week. Yeah, because I did a post on them. So they're looking really good and not being attacked by anything yet, which is always nice. Hellebores, looking beautiful. definitely going to be in the wedding bouquet next week. Aren't they lovely? Sweet Williams are looking good there as well. They didn't do much last year. I tend to find quite often they're better the second year. More Ranunculus. Not looking as good as the ones in the tunnels, but pretty good. Tulips. Well, they've grown loads in the last couple of weeks. Fingers crossed that patch there and that there are going to be good for the wedding next week. That's what I'm hoping. But it carries on like this. Well, and those actually. So yeah, that's brilliant. Loads of daffs. Some have been and gone. Some are just coming into bud. And then down here, well, we've got a rogue tulip that's come up from a previous year. And more daffs in bud there. Loads of beautiful shrubs here. I love this flower, this quince. Isn't that a beautiful colour? Bees are loving it all as well. And then the foliage shrubs are looking beautiful. Loads of, I love daffodils. I mean, goodness me, they're just so cheery. And this tunnel here's the one with the anemones that have been amazing. I don't know how many stems. Oh, it's been rubbish. I need to keep records and I keep forgetting to record how many I've cut. But I've cut quite a few from here, and you can see there's some that I'm going to have to enjoy because they've gone too far to be sold now. But they have just been amazing. I left them in from last year, planted over them in the summer, and they've come back up much earlier than the new ones up there and just been brilliant. Oh, these fritillary are lovely here. I planted a whole load of them, and for some reason, oh, maybe they're going to flower. Not all of them look like they're going to do anything, but the ones that have, they're just so pretty. Get quite tall, but they're good in jam jars. Hopefully might have some of them in the wedding bouquet. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A bit different, but wild. I like that. Snaps that I planted out, was it a couple of weeks ago? Did it reel on it, the method for getting them out of the containers. But they're looking pretty good. And I will water them this week, just because I try not to water too much, but these won't have got their roots down yet. They haven't been in long. There's no rain on the horizon, so until they've got their roots down, I will water them. And then I tend to be quite mean on my watering because I'm not irrigated here, so I have to water it, and it's hard work. So if you leave it, if you don't water too much, the roots will go down and find the water. Little and often, then you get shallow roots, and they'll want more water. More Sweet Williams that. They're looking really good. Now, interestingly, this one here was from a cutting I took, and then I think the rest were seed, and you can see the difference is ridiculous. So from now on, I don't think I'm going to bother with seed for Sweet Williams. I'm going to do it from cuttings because they're just so much more vigorous in the first year. These will probably be good next year, but I don't really want to have to leave them in, so I think cuttings is the way to go. That's going to have loads of stems on it. So looking good. I haven't checked my dahlias yet. I need to do that. I've got new ones I need to start, and I haven't done that. What colour are you? So we'll look. Oh, you're cheery. Yeah, lovely. Like you. I've cut quite a lot of daffs already, so that's it. Summer house needs a new roof. That's hopefully going to be done this week because it's dried out nicely. I don't think I've ever been in the summer house before. I can't remember on this. Let's have a quick look. It's I don't know what it's like. Oh, it's quite tidy. It's got a bike. It's good, isn't it? You always need a bike in your summer house. But yeah, it's leaked, which is really annoying. It's been up quite a while, but it's all dried out now, so that's going to have tin put on the roof. Nice little log burner. Needs a new window as well. That's rotted. Quite a lot of wood. Never have too much wood, can you? So there you go, that's it. That's the quick scoot round the garden. Oh, had the pizza oven out, had a barbecue. Haven't sat out and eaten yet because it's always been a bit chilly with the wind, but I think we will be this week. Anyway, better go and get on and get those broad beans in. They are not going to plant themselves, and they are desperate to go out. So I hope you have a good week, and you join me back here again for a garden whiz round soon. Take care.